Welcome to this Java tutorial. So let's look at another program using while loops. So write a program to reverse a given number. So if the input is 723 and the expected output is to reverse this number and make it 327. The reverse of 723, which is the input, is 327. Now I'll show you a series of steps in order to achieve. Never write a program from the beginning, like public class, public static, void main. First try to understand with an example. So now if the number is 723, first step is to declare a variable rev and initialize it to 0. So how do you declare a variable? Int rev is equals to 0. So let's visualize rev as 0. Now you can visualize rev as 0 or 000. So basically I'll be helping you to reverse this number 723 and store 3 over here, 2 over here, and 7 over here. Now what I will do is series of steps. I'll explain it to you step by step. Keep observing. So the first step is to actually declare a variable digit and initialize it to 0. So I have another variable called digit which is initialized to 0. So why do we have this variable digit? So that we can extract each digit. So I'll extract 3, store it in the digit, and then store it in rev, and then extract the next last digit, 2, store it in digit, and then store it in rev. Extract the next last digit, which is 7, and store it in digit, and then store it in rev. Let's see how to do this. So step 1, extract the last digit from n. So how do you extract the last digit from n? Digit is equals to n modulus 10. So how do you do this modulus? Just modulus of 10, you just have to divide by 10, and whatever is the remainder, let's store it in digit. So it gets stored. So 723 modulus 10 is 3, gets stored in digit. So the next step is, now you have this digit, we need to push it to rev. One easiest way to push it to rev is just add the digit into rev. So how do you achieve this? Rev reverse is equals to reverse plus digit. What is your reverse in the beginning? Reverse is 0. 0 plus 3 will give you 3, and that's how I get the reverse as 3. So the next step is to remove the last digit from n. Because we have extracted the last digit and stored it in rev, we no more need this digit. So how do we remove it? By dividing it by 10. So when I divide it by 10, I remove the last digit. 723 divided by 10 is nothing but 72. I hope you understand this. Now, so whenever you divide by 10, you always get the number. So the last number will go away because 723 divided by 10 is 72.3, and because it is an integer division, so it's like this: 723 divided by 10. So you get 10 sevens are 70, remainder is 2, 10 10 twos are 20, remainder is 3. You don't put a decimal point, you get this as the quotient. That's how you got 72. Okay, so now again you will have to go back to the first step. So the first step is, go back to the first step, digit is equals to n modulus 10. Now take the next last digit. How do you take the next last digit? Extract the last digit from n. You just have to do modulus of 10. Modulus of 10, 72 modulus of 10, you get the last digit, that is the remainder 2, and then I store it in digit. Now once that is done, now if I do this step, so according to the PPT it says before adding the digit to rev. Now if I add 2 to 3, so it will become 5, and that is not the reverse that I'm expecting. So what you are supposed to do is you have to push your 2 just after 3, and that is possible only if you move your 3 to the next location. So you have to push it to the 10th position, from unit position push it to 10th position. so that this will come over here. So what you are supposed to do is, just before reverse is equals to reverse plus digit, you have to do one step, make some space in rev by multiplying it by 10. So reverse is equals to reverse into 10 will give you 30. So reverse is equals to reverse into 10 is 30. So now what happens is, after you make space, it is very easy to push this digit to. So how do you do that? Reverse is equals to reverse plus digit. What is your previous reverse? 30, and 30 plus 2 will give you 32. Add digit in the new rev, so you get 32. Now once you have extracted the last digit and then stored it in a digit, and then you have pushed it into rev, all that you have to do is remove the last digit. How do you remove the last digit? Just divide by 10. Remove the last digit by dividing by 10. So let's say n is 72. 72 divided by 10 will give you 7. So the 2 will go away and you will have only 7. So now again go back to the first step. Step 1 is to remove the last digit. So how do you remove the last digit? Modulus of 10. 7 modulus of 10, you get 7. That is proper division. And then you get 7. The next step is to make some space here. Step 2, reverse is equals to reverse into 10. When I multiply reverse 32 into 10 to make some space, so what will happen is, so 32 will become 320. Now because it became 320, you can go ahead and execute the next step, that is adding digit into the rev. So rev is nothing but 7, so you can just add rev is nothing but 320. 320 plus 7, you will get 327. Once you are done with that, you can remove the last digit. How do you remove the last digit? N is equals to n divided by 10. So when you remove the last digit, it becomes 0 finally. So now you have nothing to extract. So when n is 0, you should stop. You can stop so that you can achieve it. So enclose the code inside a while loop so that you can achieve it. While n is not equal to 0, keep doing this 4 steps. So right now the value of n is 0. 0 not equal to 0 is false, and then you just come outside the loop. What is the value which is stored in rev? 327. What was the given number? 723. Have we not reversed it? That's it. So now let's write a flowchart to achieve this one. So I have to start whatever number that I am taking it from the user, that is 327, I believe. Yeah, say 723. So if the given number is 723, let's say the given number is 723. So you can make a note of 723 in another variable n and keep altering so that gn, the given number, doesn't get altered. You take rev variable, digit variable also. As long as n is alive, that is, as long as n is not equal to 0, you can keep doing those 4 steps. The first step is to extract the last digit, store it in the digit variable, make some space. So when you extract the last digit, you get 3. How do you make some space? Rev is nothing but 0. 0 into 10 is 0 itself. So first time rev is 0. So it should be in units place itself. So 0 plus your digit, that is 0 plus 3 will give you 3. And then you remove the last digit. What is the digit? 723 divided by 10. 723 divided by 10, you get 72. So now 72 not equal to 0. Is it true? Yes. So get inside 720. So 72 modulus of 10 will give you 2. So now reverse is nothing but, your previous reverse is 3. 3 into 10 will give you 30. So I have 30 and my reverse is 30. 30 plus a digit. My reverse 30 plus digit will give me 32. And then n, that is 72 divided by 10 will give me 7. Just the 7. And then again I will go back. 77 not equal to 0 is true. get inside. 7 modulus of 10 will give me 7. Reverse is equals to reverse into 10. Earlier my reverse was 32. Now it becomes 320. 320 plus your digit will become 327. And then remove the last digit. So the last digit is 7 divided by 10 will give me 0. Now 0 is not equal to 0. False. When it is false, just come outside, display the reverse, and then stop. And this is how the entire flowchart is. Now let's see the program to find the reverse of the given number. So I accept the given number gn. So let me declare the variable reverse is equals to 0, digit is equals to 0, n is equals to gn. Basically the given number I store it in n because I keep altering the value of n. So n modulus of 10. First step is to extract the last digit. Second step is to make some space in reverse. Third step is to add the digit into the reverse, because I've already explained you through the flowchart and with an example. I think this will be a lot more easier for you. The fourth step is to remove the last digit from n. Keep repeating this fourth step as long as n is alive. The moment n becomes 0, you can stop and then come outside the while loop and then display the reverse of given number gn, that is 723 is the rev part, whatever it is, 327. That's how the program ends. You can also write the previous, let's write the previous program with less comments. So with less comments, you accept gn and you can declare all the variables in the same line and then loop to reverse and not equal to 0. No need of writing a comment for each and every line. That I have done so that it will be easy for your understanding. This is absolutely fine. In the exams you can write a program like this. The function name is reverse. It accepts a number as a parameter and then declares all the necessary variables, reverses the number using the while loop, and displays the rev. So one last thing that you can learn is the trace. So trace is basically what is the values of every variable at different stages. In the first iteration of your while loop, the value of n, let's take the n as 543. First step is 543 is not equal to 0. In order to enter into the while loop, you need to check whether the number is not 0. If it is 0, there's no point in entering into the loop. You cannot extract anything. 543 modulus of 10, that is, extract the last digit, you get the last digit and make some space here. Reverse is equals to reverse into 10, 0 into 10 is 0. Reverse is equals to reverse plus digit. Now previous reverse is 0, 0 plus 3 will give me 3, and the fourth step is to remove the last digit. 543 divided by 10 will be 54. 54, is it not? Second iteration, 54 not equal to 0, true. Then you do the first step. The first step is to extract the last digit, 54 modulus of 10. Second step is to make space. My previous reverse is 3. 3 into 10 gives me 30. My third step is to add digit. 30 plus 4 will give me 34. My fourth step is to remove the last digit. My number n is 54. 54 divided by 10 will give me 5. My third iteration, n is 5. 5 is not equal to 0. It is true. Now, the first step inside the loop is to extract the last digit. 5 modulus of 10 will give me 5. And my previous reverse is 34. 34 into 10 will give me 340. This is how I'm making space. Reverse is equal to reverse plus digit. Add the digit. Whatever digit you extracted here, you have to just add it off here. And this is the number. And 340 plus 5 will give me 345. Then remove the last digit. 5 divided by 10 will give me 0. And 3 iterations are over. When it is trying to go in the fourth iteration, but fourth iteration doesn't happen because n is 0. 0 not equal to 0 is false, and you have to exit from the while loop. Now the reverse of 543 is 345. This is the trace. Thank you very much.